At my sister-in-law's wedding, they handed me a name tag that read, Housekeeper. No seat, no meal. My wife chuckled. Her mother gave a smug little grin. But when I slipped off my ring and walked out, everything shifted. Housekeeper. That's the word they printed, bold and shameless, right across the tag. I stared at it for a second, hoping maybe it was some weird mix-up. A prank, maybe. But then I saw the glint in my mother-in-law's eyes. She was watching me like a hawk, lips curled just enough to say, I dare you to make a fuss. I didn't. I clipped the tag to my shirt like a good sport. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. The spot they gave me, if you could call it that, was by the kitchen doors. A fold-out chair. No table setting, no silverware, no plate. Everyone else had crystal glasses and full-course meals. I had a view of the waitstaff hurrying past. Across the hall, my wife laughed with her cousins. She caught my eye and waved lazily, then turned back to whisper something that made the others laugh. Their faces twisted into smug smiles and sly looks. I didn't need to hear what she said. I knew. Then her mother passed by. No whisper, no lowered tone. She said it plainly. You're just a help today. I waited for my wife to step in, to say something, anything. But she just laughed with the rest, joking about how the food was for real family. I stared at the floor. I think I forgot how to blink. Then I stood up, took off my ring. I don't even remember if I said a word. I left it on the table, and I walked out. 5 minutes later, I heard her call my name, urgent, panicked, a different sound than the laughter from earlier, but I didn't turn back. She didn't follow. And the strangest part? I don't know why I was surprised. I don't know why I thought I deserved better. 12 years I'd been around. 12 years of double shifts when her dad got sick. 12 years of saving, cutting corners, sacrificing so her sister could go to college, so she could have her fairy tale wedding. When their kitchen cupboards were bare, I bought the groceries. When the hospital bills came, I paid them, even though I didn't have to. When her father passed, I stood at the front of the funeral, paid for the casket with the last of my emergency fund. Never said no. Not once. When she wanted to quit her job, I took on extra hours so she could find herself. Skipped meals so we wouldn't touch savings. Gave her sister my laptop for school and went back to writing everything by hand. But love isn't a receipt. You don't keep a ledger in marriage. At least, that's what I believed. But over time, things changed. She forgot my birthday once, then again. She started calling me boring when I was too exhausted for nights out. Said I dressed like a janitor. I laughed it off. But soon, she stopped introducing me at parties. Just waved vaguely, saying, that's him. Not my husband. Not even my name. It's the little cuts that wear you down, slow, quiet rust on steel. First a spot, then a patch. Then you fall apart. She began taking trips without me. Family dinners where I was better off not coming. Change your relationship status online to it's complicated. Said it was just a joke with friends. I swallowed that, too. And then came the wedding. Their proud, polished, grand wedding. A celebration of their status. And I wasn't listed anywhere. No seat. No meal. Just a name tag. Housekeeper. Not a mistake. Not an oversight. A message. I walked out, and no one came after me. Not past the door. Weeks later, she called. She texted. Said it was a joke gone too far. Said her mother pressured her. Said she was sorry. I didn't reply. I packed my things quietly. Closed the bank accounts. Transferred what I needed. Moved out. Took the car she thought she owned. But the paperwork told a different story. I sold it. Found a small apartment near work. Modest. Simple. Quiet. And most importantly, mine. But I didn't vanish. Not completely. Over the years, I'd done a lot for that family. Put my name on property paperwork. Helped them register the business to save on taxes. Took out loans under my name because their credit was garbage. One by one, I took it all back. Called in the debts. Fixed the records. Removed my name from everything. No announcements. No yelling. Just silence. And then came the collapse. The tax man showed up. The banks demanded repayment. Properties were frozen, seized, paperwork glitches, ones I used to quietly solve. Even their ancestral home, caught in legal limbo without my signature. I heard, through friends, that the wedding bills bounced. The caterer sued. The photographer held the pictures hostage. I didn't have to see it. People told me anyway. Then one day, she showed up at my door. She looked thinner, tired, eyes sunken with sleepless nights. She asked if we could talk. Said she messed up. Said she missed me. Said her family could be cruel, but love is stronger. I listened, quietly. Then I closed the door. Didn't slam it, just closed it. She stood there for a moment, maybe waiting for me to change my mind. I didn't, because sometimes silence is the only thing people understand. And I was no one's housekeeper anymore.